Cardmarket got 16 Pauper content creators that will battle to determine which has been the best Pauper deck ever. From Chatterstorm to all that glitters, we will battle with dominant decks at the time, and at the end of the day, only one will remain victorious. In my case, I will play with Invigorate Infect. Invigorate is a spell that can be used to pump a creature, with the likes of Glistener Elf, Blight Mamba, and Igor Clamir. We also have access to Gitaxian Probe, a free cantrip effect that will let us see your opponent's hand, smooth our draws, and thin our deck. This will be a long series, and my first opponent is on 8 post-Tron, a deck whose main focus is playing many posts to gain life, generate mana, and bounce for permanent, something not good for a deck like mine. Still, we will see how this deck fares against it right now. Play against any deck, Infect will always have the upper hand, so having 2 lands and a couple of pump spells is very good. Nevertheless, as my opponent draws a card with Preordain, I ran into a Gitaxian Probe that made me look at my opponent's hand, spotting a snap among other things. This is why I had to put pressure onto my opponent and deal as much damage as I can. I used Invigorate and Mutagenic Growth to deal 7 damage this turn, and decided to play a second creature rather than putting a Rancor. This is because if I do and they bounce it, it's a huge tempo loss for me. This way, a pump spell is lethal, if they only have the 1 snap in hand. Opponent on tap plays 2 back-to-back snaps, but at 1 life total and playing a Prophetic Prism means that I just have to win game 1. On game 2, I don't have a sideboard to bring against them, so I just keep the same main deck. This hand, however, is a bit worse, as I don't have a 1-drop and I can only hope to attack until turn 3. What it does have is Apostle's Blessing, which can be used to protect my creatures from their bounce spells. Now I play a Igor Clamir and pass, praying they don't bounce it at the end of my turn. And it survived the turn after they play a Clopus and pass. Now I will proceed to put a Rancor on it, and they will try to snap it. And it's the Blessing's time to shine. This gives me the chance to put every other pump spell on their mirror and attack them for more than lethal, and one-punch them to win match number 1 on the tournament.